Hello, everyone. So, my dad's side of the family is just straight up Irish. My grandparents immigrated from Ireland over to the States, and they pretty much lived out the rest of their lives in the States, except for the one time when they returned to Ireland to visit family. They took my dad along. He was 18 at the time. And it wasn't really so much a let's see what beautiful things Ireland has to offer. It was more like let's go visit the family. And I guess my dad must have wanted to feel like a tourist because he ended up buying a Shillelagh during that trip. For those of you who don't know, a Shillelagh is a club used to beat people up. And the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make sense that that's what Dad left with. But it's just like a tourist gimmick, I guess. You have to be a tourist at least once. So we've had that Shillelagh ever since. It is resided with the house keys as long as I've been alive. And this is the Shillelagh. Kind of just like a touristy type of thing. Solid wood. But you notice something here? Doesn't it look like a crochet hook? So now I'm actually wondering, can I crochet with this? So I got the biggest ball of yarn that I own, or the thickest ball of yarn that I own. It's pretty thick, because I think if I were to use like normal size yarn for this, it would be like super loopy and gappy and it'd be hard to judge. And the way I'm going to test it out is this. I'm going to make about between 5 to 10 stitches on the hook. And then I'm going to do 3 rows. I'm going to use each of the 3 stitches that I know how to do in crochet without looking at it. So that'd be single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. And we'll see how it turns out. Now, why there's a half double crochet between single crochet and double crochet instead of just doing single, double, and triple makes no sense to me. But that's how it was. So we're going to start with the slip knot here. I'm also not going to attempt to have a permanent project with this yarn because I don't think I have enough for a permanent project because I only have the one ball of it. So there's our slip hook. All right. Put it in. And the first stitch is a success. Ooh, we do want something of a gap though, so I can get through. Usually the crochet hook is not so much thicker than the yarn. But you work with what you got. So this yarn is like really woolly. I didn't realize how much it's shedding. Oh my gosh. You can kind of see like wisps of yarn are like getting stuck to the hook. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I do that thing again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did the thing again. Often, I'm usually off by 1 when I count something. I usually add an extra 1 on. It's 8, 9, 10. We're actually going to add 11 because when you do single crochet, you always add an extra stitch on because you put the hook in on the second chain from the hook. That's 11. There we go. So now it's time to put it through. We're going to put, it doesn't really fit, but I can make it work. There we go. So there's that. And then so we have our first single crochet here. Okay. Oh, no. It just got caught on the wood here. This is probably why crochet hooks aren't typically made out of wood. Okay, come on, baby. There we go. The tension in this is going to be horrible. That's going to be hilarious, though. Okay. Yeah, I think I can see where it is now. That might be cheating, but I'm going to put a piece of scotch tape here just so the yarn stops catching on that part of the shillelagh. Hopefully I don't ruin the shillelagh, although honestly I don't think my dad will care so much if I do. Mom might care. Is this like a good ASMR sound? I don't know. Maybe it is. Now we're getting to the point where the stitches are tighter. Because I was still using my tight, not such a big hook thing there. There we go. All right. I think we'll just end up doing 9 here. I'm not going to go in that last stitch. Okay. There we go. A row of single crochet done. So it was doable. It wasn't pretty, but it was doable. So now we're going to do the half double crochet. So we're just going to do 2 stitches here. So that way we don't have like a triangle effect. Not that it would really matter here. Okay. So what makes half double crochet different from single crochet is that you wrap yarn around so it goes through another loop. That's that loop. So now we do it here. There you go. And then it goes through all 3 at once. Oh, I almost forgot to do the wrappy thing. There we go. It's a different stitch now, Becky. There you go. So I got 3 there. Whoop, whoop, and whoop. Success. I think I hit the last stitch. Maybe, maybe not. No, I still got one more to go, I think. Okay. There we go. Half double crochet is done. If I'm being quite honest, I really can't tell the difference between the stitches with this yarn, despite the fact that it's bigger. Yeah. On to the double crochet. So for the first stitch with double crochet, we got to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I also think I'm halfway through the ball of yarn now. Maybe. Maybe just a third. It could be half by the time I've done this. All right. Wrap it around. Skip the first one. Go the second one. Pull through. And then we pull the yarn through the first 2. And then we pull more yarn through the resulting loop again. There we go. Oh, okay. So there's a tassel on the Shillelagh. For a moment, I thought, like, why do I have green yarn on my red wool sweater? And it's like, no, that's just the thing we hang the Shillelagh from. And I think one last stitch. Oh, tape just came off. Kind of. Just take it off from here. You can kind of see it's like, oh, like. And there we have it. Don't know if you can like properly see it. That's like the row of double crochet on the top there. I can't really tell the difference, but it does feel nice. But I think if I were to use a Shillelagh as a crochet hook again, I would get either thicker yarn or I would use this yarn and not use the Shillelagh as the crochet hook. Especially since it kept like, you can kind of see it keeps like picking up bits of the yarn. And like this part right here kept catching on the yarn too. But it is a nice workout if you want like extreme crocheting lifts. Like, ooh. Anyway, that's my foray into weird crochet stuff for the night. I hope this piece of knowledge serves you somehow, although how it's going to serve you, I don't know. We'll see. In case you were ever curious, if you decide to tear out a piece of like yarn work, it's called frogging because you rip it, and well, I'm going to rip it here. And it's gone.